Let's get dressed before all the candy is gone.
Yeah, the more the better.
Yep, let's go.
You guys ready? Looking good, let's go.
Hot a ghost, cool. Get your candy bucket, let's go.
Looking good, let's fill up on candy.
Let's try the big house.
Are you sure? Remember what happened last year?
Are you scared? Come on, let's go.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, but think of the candy. The payoff could be huge.
Yep, a little scary. You go first.
Me, yeah, am right behind you.
For it. The old house on the hill. And with one curious knock upon its door, the night of candy and games twisted into something far, far stranger. Halloween morning dawned in Grimbleton. Chimneys coughed smoke into the sky. Eerie, misspelled banners still hung from last year's festival, and every shop was empty. Their only customer, the howling wind. And there, standing in the middle of the square, was the town crier. Hear ye, hear ye! On this day of sweets and tricks, beware! The witch of the wood stirs, and the pumpkin creature walks. Even the stray dogs growl blood. Where is everyone? Eli muttered, his voice barely a whisper. Looking out the window, Sophie saw no one and heard no one. Only empty shops and empty streets. And where's all the candy? In the square, they found a statue of the town crier, his face frozen in what looked like a silent warning. And they were all alone. But then, behind them, the wind started to twist, spinning faster and faster. And they were lifted into the spinning darkness, pulled higher and higher into the heart of the storm. Suddenly, the witch of the woods appeared. Then, with a whoomp, the storm disappeared and the sky stopped spinning. The children landed hard in the middle of a crooked graveyard. They saw ghostly pets, abandoned and forgotten, including cats with button eyes and dogs with ribs showing through. Then the pumpkin creature appeared and led them to the edge of a dark and twisted forest. The trees were too ancient for leaves, but had gnarled branches that twitched, and hollow knots that stared like empty, watching eyes. The path ahead curved like it did not want to be followed. At the edge of the forest, they encountered an ogre. Keep climbing. Do not look back. They walked on the path until they reached a cathedral, and its door gaping wide like a giant mouth, filled with candy-striped snakes. Upward they climbed until they reached a corridor that was endless and white. This corridor was not empty, as hands burst from the walls, floor, and air. They then passed through a room of mirrors filled with eerie reflections. And down the hallway they found a fairground carousel with strange creatures riding on broken horses. Then they came to a door and met the caretaker, who told them to find the gardener. The gardener had the head of a rabbit. The three asked the gardener where all the candy for Halloween was. The gardener, stating he was very hungry and couldn't be late, told them to see the Codman. Behind the third door, they found the Codman, who was sulking and muttering riddles no one understood. He told them to go up the stairs to the giant dining room. They went up and up until they arrived at the Great Hall. There, a Halloween feast stretched longer than the cathedral itself. Monsters of every shape and size were present, devouring sugared bats and candy worms. The witch sat at the head of the table and smiled wide. Sophie demanded to know, "Where are the townsfolk and the candy?" The witch told them not to worry and invited them to sit, eat, join us. But before they could move or touch the plates, everything spun. With a blink, they were instantly back in the square. The townsfolk were all there, laughing and cheering, with costumes gleaming and buckets overflowing with sweets. The town crier rang his bell again and shouted, "Trick or treat!"
What was that?
Don't know, weird?
Yeah, weird. Whatever. Where's the cat?